I'll start by saying I take my career and food safety very seriously. Even if I was livid over a customer, I would never do anything gross, dirty, harmful, etc. to their food, and I would shut down someone else trying to. I prefer my revenge to be petty, but noticed. The restaurant I work in is located in an upscale area. As a result, our customer base is full of entitled, elitist, insufferable people most days. If you have a problem with your food, that's fine. But if you're an asshole or being petty, you'll get served by Chef Petty. The king of petty. The crouton debacle. This pair of older women came in, were immediately rude to the hostess and server from what I was told. So the server came to give me a heads up that they seem like a problem. Sure enough, they each start with a Caesar salad and send it right back. Their reason. Some of the croutons were big and some were small, and they'd like croutons that were all roughly the same size. Heard. I put the new salads in the window. One had equal-sized very large croutons, one had equal-sized very small croutons. Like smaller than a sugar cube. Apparently they learned not to be petty because they shut up and ate them. In a pickle over pickles. We had a gentleman come in and order one of our burgers. He said extra 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 pickles. We normally do 3, so each extra was 3 more, 12 total. When it went to his table he said he wanted more. I gave him 3 more. He sent it back. At this point it was time to shut this shit down. I took off all the pickles and scooped through the pickle bucket to find 20 to 25 of the smallest slices I could find. All about dime-sized. Loaded his burger up and it didn't come back. For reference, his original 12 pickle order was more than these 20 to 25 pickles. Could I get some more onions? This regular always comes in and orders her burger with an obnoxious amount of onions. Normally we do 2 rings. She always initially asks for about 30. No exaggeration. Then proceeds to send the server back 3 to 4 more times for a small plate of about 15 more. It's disgusting. One day we were busier than usual when she tried to pull this. Rather than have to keep stopping to accommodate her, I took the biggest red onion we had, pushed it through the slicer, didn't separate the rings, and put the entire onion on her plate. The server laughed her ass off when the lady left, because she didn't touch any of the onion. Apparently she took great joy in making the server run back and forth, and that was a buzzkill for her. What am I supposed to do with this? We had a regular nightly customer place the same order for pickup 15 minutes before close every night for 4 months straight. We hated her because she treated all staff she dealt with like shit, made ridiculous demands, then no matter what, would send it all back to be refired even though nothing was ever wrong with the order. One particular thing she'd do is order 6 shrimp pasta dishes, and request 3 additional portions of shrimp for each one. But she didn't want the shrimp on top like it comes. She wanted it on the side. No big deal other than how she wanted it. She didn't want it all together. She didn't even want the 4 total portions for each order together. Nope. She wanted each of the 4 portions for each of the 6 orders separately packaged. That takes a long-ass time to do, way more than necessary, all because she gets off on being difficult. So I wasn't having it one night. We knew she was coming, so all total I knew I needed 288 shrimp, which she got individually packaged in 288 ramekins. She was pissed. She said, "What am I supposed to do with this?" GM said, "Make sure they're all there." So she proceeded to count 288 ramekins as I watched from the kitchen with a grin. After that, she had no problem allowing us to start packaging it the way it was meant to be, and even started tipping. Deb eventually stopped coming. Wins all the way around. Edit. Be sure to check out the next round of stories. Comment by user. Putting all the shrimp separately in ramekins. Brilliant. This is the way. Reply by original poster. Thank you. My boss says pettiness is my hidden talent, lol. Comment by user. When I was a KM a long time ago, I always took every guest's food allergy very seriously. So seriously that I would have to refuse guests' food at times. There was once where this one woman came in who was allergic to green. I asked the server what that meant, and they said the woman stated that she was allergic to anything that is green. It felt good to say I couldn't serve her anything on the menu. She started to backtrack, saying that certain items were fine and she needed to eat something. I said I simply cannot risk you getting sick and dying in our restaurant, so I refused to serve her anything from our kitchen. They got up and left shortly afterwards. People who claim fake allergies are the absolute worst. Reply by original poster. It's like years ago when I worked at Chili's. We constantly had people claiming non-existent allergies. Like pico, guac, corn salsa. Yeah, those aren't allergies, just say you don't want it. Comment by user. I humbly bow to the master. Keep training them customers. Reply by original poster. Heard. Comment by user. Loved the sliced onion one. Reply by original poster. I actually got the idea from a video I saw a while back of some South Korean restaurant advertising American-style burgers, but putting a slab of onion on them. Like, no, we don't do that, lol. Comment by user. I near soiled myself thinking about people caring what size croutons are on their salad. Reply by original poster. It was the most baffling shit I'd ever heard. I swore the server was messing with me at first. Comment by user. That crouton request is killing me. Reply by original poster. These people make so many ridiculous requests for no reason. One lady wants her burger on a square plate instead of a round one. One guy wants his salad on a plate instead of in a salad bowl. One lady asked if we could make her fries less crispy. I said tell her to go to Five Guys if she wants soggy fries. Comment by user. You beautiful asshole. Please come work with me. I would kill to have someone like you in the kitchen with me, particularly to see how you deal with this one family that comes in, orders everything separately leading to hold-ups and a shitload of tickets and guaranteed always sends at least one plate back. Bacon too crispy / not crispy enough, too much / not enough sauce. This is cold because we waited till everyone's plates were on the table before eating. Why didn't you read our minds about this, etc., etc., etc. Reply by original poster. Yeah, we have a few regulars like that. I'm convinced they're either painfully too stupid to know they're stupid, or they think it's funny. Comment by user. I applaud you for not doing anything unsafe with their food. I've worked in restaurants in my former life and would call out people for doing that garbage. I don't care how frustrated, angry, or irritated you are. That SHT is never appropriate. Reply by original poster. Absolutely not. I've had food poisoning and I have a food allergy, mushrooms, and I'm a decent human being. I would never even dream of doing something unsafe with anybody's food. Comment by user. I worked salad station at a steakhouse that made their own dressings. Everyone loved the ranch and all night I kept getting requests for more ranch and one server did it like 10 times in a row and I asked him if it was for the same customer. He said yes. I went and grabbed a mug, filled it to the brim, handed it to the server and said throw a straw in it and give it to him. I saw him off to the side pouring it into ramekins and took out like 10 of them. I was sad he didn't take the whole mug cause everyone and other servers were laughing their asses off. Reply by original poster. I've done the same, and it was the damn ranch two-face with tears of joy. Typically if I put it in the window, they'll take it out. That was too much for them. But they did pour it into a small bowl and take it out lol. Comment by user. I so enjoy petty chefs. I never worked in a restaurant, but I have a friend who is a trained chef and she worked a mid-range chain steakhouse during her work placement at college. The staff told her about a customer who was very particular about how their steak was cooked. See, they wanted it perfectly medium rare. He even brought a food thermometer to test the temperature of the center. It couldn't be too rare or too cooked, and if there were any black bits, crust, on the edges of the steak, or if the topping was loaded onto the top incorrectly, he had a blue cheese, crispy onion combo on top, and that meant the topping couldn't drip down the sides. The only person who was allowed to cook this customer's steak was the head chef, and one night, Mr. My Steak Must Be Perfect comes in, but the head chef was off for a family emergency, and my friend grabbed the order, cooked the steak, and the server took it out. The BS that happened for the next hour was beyond. That steak came back so many times, and the restaurant policy was you had to refire the steak every time, because of the medium rare status. She went through 15 steaks before the manager shut it down, and the customer allowed the last steak to be okay even if it wasn't to his taste. He ate, paid, and left. Then left a terrible review on the website, and the next week when the head chef was back, the chef had no more fucks to give, and there was dinner and a show for the rest of the restaurant staff and customers. The head chef gave him more than he ordered and told him he can either trust that the staff to cook the food to order or not come back, and any further bad reviews will mean the customer is now banned. There was never another incident. This was sadly before cell phones were so prevalent, so there is no evidence except the eyewitnesses. The moral of the story is, the staff ate great steak after closing and the customers is not always right. LOL. Reply by original poster. The customer is rarely right. I had a lady send back a Mr. Ribeye one day. She sent it back saying it was too pink. There was no way for her to know, because she hadn't even cut into it. So I flipped the steak over and sent it back out. Never touched the grill. The server came back saying she said it was perfect. Yeah, just like the first time. Comment by user. Chef Nate, I applaud thee. By the way, I need you to take this burger back, because mayonnaise does not belong on a burger. Reply by original poster. LMAO. Comment by user. Chef Nate, you are indeed the king of petty. It's a crown well deserved. Reply by original poster. I will wear it with pride. Comment by user. I've had the bacon on top of the salad sent back. Not once but twice. It was perfectly made crispy bacon crumble. Our prep cook didn't fuck around, this stuff was amazing. So the first refire went on the flat top, under a weight for a minute or two. Not crispy enough. Next I toss it on platter and stick it in the salamander. Give it another couple minutes. Nope. Only thing that satisfied them in the end was when I took the blowtorch to it and reduced it to carbon. People are nuts. I semi-frequently send out blue rare 24-ounce ribeye steaks. One of the last ones got a complaint sent back with it that it wasn't very good. Like, no shit. Reply by original poster. I love when they order something terribly modified to the point you gag when you see it, and they say it's nasty. No shit, Linda, you added bacon, mayo, and pickles to a fucking shrimp taco, that's on you. Comment by user. I feel like a hobo, because I've never checked my croutons to make sure they were the same size. Reply by original poster. Nobody dies, that's psychopath behavior, LOL. Comment by user. I once had a chef from Spain who could be somewhat temperamental. One day we had a redneck from hell come in who apparently came into a lot of money. This restaurant wasn't cheap. The man proceeds to order our most expensive steak. Filet mignon well done. That was enough to set the chef off. When the steak was taken to the table, it was sent back. Not cooked enough. The chef almost lost it. I take the steak back out and the guest asks for ketchup. As I was walking back in the kitchen, the chef asked me what I was doing with the ketchup. By this time he'd had enough. Once I told him who it was for this crazy chef walked out without saying a word. Went to the table and took the steak away from the patron in front of all of his guests. When Mr. Steak asked what was going on, the chef answered, "You're too stupid to eat steak." Needless to say, the tip was shit, but it was worth it. Reply by original poster. Well done, and ketchup is painful for me to watch, but to each their own. Comment by user. Jeebus. Have people always been this awful? Reply by original poster. From what I heard about the world prior to my birth, it seems like things took a dramatic turn at some point in the 60s. Comment by user. I'm old and I think I've sent something back to the kitchen maybe 4 times in 50 years? Not kidding. Hey, if I was that unhappy I'd stay home and cook it myself. D. Reply by original poster. That's always been my attitude. I'm 43 and sent something back twice. Once because my Mr. Ribeye was beyond well done. The other because my tuna steak was closer to sashimi than the Mr. I asked for. I love sashimi, just not when it isn't what I ordered. Comment by user. Jean-Paul Sartre once wrote, "Hell is other people. No exit." Reply by original poster. So true. Comment by user. When I worked at McDonald's and a clearly under 55 customer would get shitty with me, usually a Karen, I would ring him up for a senior discount. Sometimes a mom in a minivan full of soccer kids would come through the drive-thru to get ice cream cones for the kids in an attempt to shut them up. I would make a cone in the middle of the order way bigger than the others. Reply by original poster. Face with tears of joy, face with tears of joy, face with tears of joy. I love the one large cone. That's a classic petty move. I did something similar with a table that all wanted boneless wings. Something so simple, but they found a way to make it difficult. 3 women, all ordered 11 boneless wings each. One ordered hers as buffalo wings, straight up. The other two had a dozen modifications and add-ons. For fucking boneless wings. So they each got 11 quarter-sized wings, and their friend got silver dollar-sized, and a few that were too stuck together that I counted as one face with tears of joy because fuck 'em, that's why. Comment by user. I had to Google what a ramekin is, English not being the first language and all, but damn did that one get funnier. Hat off to you, sir. Well done. Reply by original poster. Thank you, I always give the customer what they want. Comment by user. The Kung Fu Kook salutes you. You're a goddamn American hero. Keep up the good work, chef. Reply by original poster. Heard. Comment by user. You deserve a TV show for this. Reply by original poster. I'd have so much fun with that. Comment by user. I would be your sous chef to the very end. I would take a bowl for you. Reply by original poster. Love the pun face with tears of joy. Comment by user. You know what I love that food safety is still important when you're being petty. This made me laugh. Reply by original poster. Food safety is never something I play with. The pettiness is mostly to make the servers laugh, and I get a real kick out of it. Comment by user. Tell us more sensei. LOL. Reply by original poster. A couple people have asked for this, so I'll likely do a follow-up post at some point today, because I have so many stories. Comment by user. You're my hero. Reply by original poster. My GM loves when I do this because she isn't allowed to as the boss, but loves the creativity. Comment by user. The shrimp. What a solution, my man. Reply by original poster. I laughed so hard when the idea hit me too. Comment by user. Oh, I am so impressed with your king petty revenge. I'm also pleased you don't stoop to gutter revenge, tampering with the food, etc. Good on you. You are brilliant, sir. Reply by original poster. Thank you. And yes, having fun is one thing, I would never cause harm. Comment by user. Not the individual ramekins. Reply by original poster. Not only that, I took pleasure in it, lol. Comment by user. Not from when I was a chef, but as a bartender you see a lot of know-it-all types of people. Correcting your proportions, commenting on your garnish or lack thereof, glass cleanliness, everything. As annoying as you can possibly imagine. We used to have this regular named Clyde who came in on Fridays. Clyde got a home brew kit one year and decided he was suddenly the expert of flavor profiling beer. He made a bet one night that he could accurately taste any of the 71 beers we had on tap/in store, blindfolded. So after we blindfolded him, I opened 6 cans of PBR and placed them all on the bar and asked him to tell me the differences between each. 40 minutes and a lot of muffled giggling later, Clyde takes off his blindfold and the crushing realization that he's an idiot sinks in. Never saw Clyde again after that. Reply by original poster. Face with tears of joy, upside down face. Sorry Clyde, you're trash. That reminds me of some vodka savant I saw on Mythbusters or some shot that made the same claim. He said he could taste which had been filtered and distilled the most. So they tested him and told him to arrange the shots from best to worst. Except he nailed it. Something like 10 or 15 different varieties. I was like, this guy lives on the next level. Comment by user. All of these revenge dishes are delicious. And I'm sure they were served cold. Reply by original poster. Cold as ice. Comment by user. Apparently she took great joy in making the server run back and forth, and that was a buzzkill for her. This one really gets me going. Why the fuck are people like this? Reply by original poster. They have miserable lives. Comment by user. The onion, though. Reply by original poster. Face with tears of joy. Fuck it. I have better things to do than keep refilling onion requests. Comment by user. I love your brand of petty. Reply by original poster. Thank you. Comment by user. This is a work of art. Reply by original poster. Thank you. Comment by user. Congratulations on your promotion to Chef Petty Officer. Reply by original poster. Face with tears of joy. Thanks. Comment by user. More short stories please, chef. Reply by original poster. I'll be posting more for sure. This has been a common request, and I have no shortage of stories. Comment by user. Chef, I would clean grease traps for you. Reply by original poster. That warms my evil little heart. Comment by user. I desperately need more of these stories. Chef Petty. Reply by original poster. There are more coming. I've got years worth. Comment by user. Individually packed shrimp is god-tier petty and I love it. Reply by original poster. Everyone but her was a fan lol. Comment by user. I think I'm in love. I just finished my last job about a month ago. Had to move from CA to WA to take care of my dad with Alzheimer's. I was expo in the kitchen that my daughter ran. We were breakfast/lunch, but we were the most popular place in town. And we were about an hour and a half out of Tahoe, so lots of tourists on their way up the mountain. I am sure I don't need to say any more. And I can verify the kitchen can be petty and still maintain proper hygiene and standards. No, yeah, you want extra holidays on your Benedict, and I've already given you 4 portions. Okay, here you go. Have fun with your cup of supersized portion of hollandaise, and what you're going to pay for it. P.S. And I so hear you on the onions and the pickles. Reply by original poster. See, you get it and I love that about you. Give them everything they ask for, but as I always remind my servers. Ring it in face with tears of joy. Comment by user. This is beautiful, never, and I mean never, change. Reply by original poster. I never will. Comment by user. I want to be your friend rolling on the floor laughing. Reply by original poster. After checking out your profile, you being a dog person is enough for me. I'm down beaming face with smiling eyes. Dog people are some of the best people. Dogs being the best people, of course. Comment by user. I adore your pettiness. Reply by original poster. Thank you, I love to practice and they give me plenty of opportunities. Comment by user. Chef Petty. The king of petty. I'm your fan now, so if you've got more stories. Reply by original poster. I'll post some more probably later today, because you're not the only one wanting more, and I definitely have no shortage of stories. Comment by user. I need to learn from this man. Reply by original poster. Just give people exactly what they ask for lol. Comment by user. Excellent work, chef. Reply by original poster. I do what I can. Comment by user. 288 ramekins I love you. Reply by original poster. I couldn't just throw the shrimp together, that would upset the customer lol. Comment by user. I like you. Reply by original poster. Thank you. Comment by user. I did something similar with the pickles when I worked at Chick-fil-A years ago. Guy kept wanting more pickles, so I grabbed a handful from the pickle bucket and it was about 2x as thick as the chicken. Crammed it in the bag and sent it out. My pleasure. Well, that was apparently too many pickles and I got a write-up. Worth it. Reply by original poster. It's always worth it. I love the my pleasure. LOL. Comment by user. The onion sliced one is a chef's kiss. I do feel like there are people out there who get off on making their server run around for them for no reason. Reply by original poster. There really are, this lady was one of them. Comment by user. The best part of this post is the section titles. If it weren't for the fact I'd be missing out on these stories, I'd say you missed your calling as a writer. Reply by original poster. My family's been pushing me to be a writer for decades. I love it because I love storytelling, but I love cooking more than anything. Comment by user. The pickles and onions examples I would personally love. I never get enough pickles and onions for my preference, but would never dream of sending back. Only at Subway can I watch how many pickles they add and ask for additional ones. The shrimp one is just funny. I would be happy with all the extra shrimp in one container. No extra packaging required. Reply by original poster. Thank you for being sane lol. Comment by user. As a fellow chef, you are my new inspiration for the type of chef I want to be. Reply by original poster. I appreciate that. Comment by user. You used to have to wait for Vidalia onions every year and the American Legion would sell them in 5-pound bags. My dad would eat onion sandwiches for days. They were Merita white bread, salt, pepper, mayonnaise, and whole slabs of onions. Reply by original poster. Good God. I didn't know people did that, lol. Comment by user. I bet the onion in that case was emitting fumes so strong that the customer literally couldn't even touch it without crying because they were essentially tear-gassed. Reply by original poster. It was so strong, had the white juices oozing and all, lol. Comment by user. LOL. I'm dying. Awesome. Reply by original poster. I posted a follow-up. Comment by user. I'm a chef. My favorite act of petty revenge was when someone would order all flats or drums for an order of chicken wings. If two people at the same party ordered wings with one of them wanting only flats, I'd give the other person all drums. That way, I figured, the person could see the direct consequences of his actions. Usually the person didn't do it again next time. Reply by original poster. Oh yeah, I did that a few times before we started telling people they couldn't choose. It was priceless. I always wondered what they'd think when they saw they got 1/3 of the meat. Comment by user. I love how you have catchy titles for everything. October 10th would watch your reality show. Reply by original poster. Thank you. I've posted a follow-up with more stories. Comment by user. Your level of petty is such an inspiration. It shows masterful handling of the petty craft, tasteful yet spicy. Reply by original poster. Thank you, I like to think I'm a master of my craft, lol. Comment by user. Pro tip. It's never a good idea to annoy someone that's making something that you're about to put in your mouth. Reply by original poster. This 100% it would be like trash talking your surgeon before brain surgery. Comment by user. Did I ever tell you you are my hero? You're everything I want to be. Reply by original poster. I appreciate the comment face with tears of joy. Comment by user. Entertaining as hell. The giant red onion on a plate is my fave. Well played, Chef Petty. Reply by original poster. I started off doing that one more out of frustration, but as I slid the plate into the pass, I laughed at the absurdity of it and was thinking to myself, oh yeah, that's a good one, lol. Comment by user. Comedic genius. Thank you, rolling on the floor laughing. Reply by original poster. It's the little things face with tears of joy. Comment by user. These are all so brilliant. I'm jealous at how quickly you come up with your revenges. Also, how hard is it for people to understand that you do not fuck with people that handle your food? Reply by original poster. I've been quick with the humorous stuff my whole life. I get it from my dad. My daughter is just like me too, but Eason quicker and funnier. It blows my mind. Comment by user. Please tell me that for the croutons you separated the ones from their first order by size. Please tell me you were that level of petty. Reply by original poster. Indeed. Comment by user. Do they need to pay more if they want extra pickles or onion rings? Reply by original poster. When it's excessive, yes. Comment by user. Following. Reply by original poster. Thank you. Comment by user. You sound delightful. A level of pettiness I can absolutely get behind. Bravo, sir. My petty Betty self loves it. Reply by original poster. The kitchen knows when it's coming too. They're like oh, Petty Murphy just clocked in face with tears of joy. Comment by user. Sorry if someone already asked this, but how much did an order with 288 shrimp cost? Reply by original poster. Pre-tax, the pasta and shrimp together was $258. Comment by user. Username checks out. Great job, OP. You made me pine for and hate kitchen work again. I still plan to open my own restaurant when I retire. Greasy Spoon Diner Style, where I get to throw people out when they're shitty. Reply by original poster. Hell yeah. My ultimate goal is my own restaurant or a food truck, but startup money is a huge barrier. Comment by user. The croutons reminded me of the scene in Casino where Robert De Niro has a meltdown over the distribution of blueberries in the muffins. Reply by original poster. Damn right, I love Casino. Comment by user. This is awesome. Reply by original poster. Keeps it fun, lol. Comment by user. Training your dragons and doing a great job. You could have a career in dog obedience or marital counseling. It would all be the same. Great job. Reply by original poster. Thank you. Maybe that's why my dogs are so well behaved, lol. Please leave your story in the comments. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe to get new update. Thank you.